Are you ready?
Yeah.
Say the word.
Clown boys.
Is that Crips?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast that goes unnoticed.
Welcome back to the spot. Don't make it hot. We love you, even if it goes in the eye.
And welcome back to episode 67. Shout out to all the new listeners on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Patreon.
Patreons, I get your own personal shout out in the end.
Hope you guys enjoyed last episode. I know I did. I know I say that every fucking podcast, but it's true. Like, no matter what, every fucking episode gets better, and better, and better. But yeah. And before I got here, bro, I almost fucking crashed like I told you. I'm gonna tell y'all, like, I almost crashed. I was my girl, and I was gonna switch into the left lane, and I didn't see the car in front of me, and I could have T-boned him.
Wait, hold up. You didn't see the car in front of you?
No, it was from the. I literally said that. I literally told you.
No. Hold up. I thought the guy was coming from the left, and you didn't see him.
No, bro. He was in front of me, but like I thought I was clear, and then like I could have hit him from the back. Hey yo.
What the? How is that even fucking possible, bro? Was there another car in front of you? There was two cars in front of you.
No, there was no car in front of me. I don't want to talk about the logistics of that shit, bro, but just know that I almost crashed like that. I know I'm a horrible driver. And also, what happened to me, I think on...
Yo, how the fuck does that even... All right, my fault. Go.
No, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, like, my peripheral vision is fucked. And I low-key want to get surgery for that shit, but I'm scared because it's probably going to fuck up my shit more. But what happened also on, I think, Sunday...
Uh-huh.
I was in Queens, and I had parked somewhere. But, like... It wasn't a tight spot. It's not the fact that it was a tight spot that I couldn't get out. Like, we were waiting in the car, and then a bus broke down to my left in front of me. So I couldn't get out through that side. I could only get out through the back. But there was poles. You know those
Don't tell me
poles?
You crushed.
No. I didn't damage the car. I didn't do nothing. But, like, I couldn't get out. And I spent, like, 30 to 40 minutes trying to get out of the spot. And it was fucking tight, bro. It was tight as fuck. I have the pictures too, just to put it up there and like have proof and shit. And after that, bro, I was like, yeah.
Well, hello, so I don't get it. So you were in traffic or some shit, and then the bus broke down, or
no. I was parked, and then we were coming back to the car because we were about to like dip from wherever we were at, and the bus broke down to my left, so I couldn't get out.
Couldn't even get out.
No. So I'm gonna show you. And then shout out to like the MTA guys, like they held me and shit. Make sure I don't fuck up the back and fuck up the front. But look how tight I am, bro. I had to get out of that shit without hitting.
Wait, why are you even parked like that and the other guy's parked like the other way?
What do you mean?
Why is this guy parked like this and you're parked like that?
I wasn't parked like that. I was parked regularly. It's just that he was behind me. There was another car in front of me, and then the bus was to my left.
Why the fuck are you facing the poles?
Cause to back up, to get out.
Oh, to get out.
Cause I couldn't get out to the left. Look,
who was you were driving?
Yeah, of course I was driving. Look, I'm gonna show you a picture, bro. Just to paint the fucking.
Yeah, cause I'm not understanding why the fuck you're like that.
Look. So, this is a car right here. A car. This is me. Another car, and the bus is like this.
And why couldn't the guy in front of you move?
Cause, bro, I'm in a park spot.
Oh, you were parked.
Yes.
Okay.
And these two, obviously, I can't move them. And then, like, right here, the fucking poles are right there, so I couldn't move there. If the poles weren't there, I would have just went on the sidewalk and then backed up. But I couldn't.
Damn. So they had to help you out and shit. Did the bus eventually move or some shit?
No. It was gonna take mad long. I was not gonna wait for no fucking help, bro. I just had to like thug it out and like just try my best to get out. And the guys held me, bro.
God damn, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That shit looks mad tight. I probably would have fucking scratched my car.
Yeah. I doubt it, bro. If you were alone, yeah. If I was alone, yeah. But the two people held me, so good thing none of that shit happened. Like, yeah, easy, Poppy.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah, one of them was Spanish.
Damn, shout out to them, the MTA guys.
Bro.
Well, I had a pretty eventful week. Was that your weekly recap or something?
I have more shit, but like, go, bro. Like, I'm not gonna keep talking.
My weekly recap. Obviously, my new job, whatever. I started getting into it and shit. I'm kind of liking it, but a lot of people are leaving and stuff. We started off with 30 people and like the whole training shit.
That's how it was for Amazon too. We started with like a whole classroom, and now it's only like 10 of us out of like the 25.
See what I'm saying, bro? There was like 30 people. Now it's down to like the last maybe 13, 14. And yeah, but slowly everybody's leaving and shit. Some people are saying like, oh, it's not worth it. Fuck this shit. Some people are saying like the schedule doesn't match. Other people like are going through shit with their documentation, whatever. And yeah, basically a lot of shit. But I'm enjoying it. But some weird shit happened to me there. I don't know if I should say that like right off rip.
What?
But basically like, all right, listen, guys. Before you guys say anything, I'm not against like the LGBTQ community or whatever. I'm not against gay people or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I have gay friends myself. And
you literally sound like, yo, I'm not racist because I have fucking white or black friends.
That's what it sounds like. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is like, I just mind my business. I don't give a fuck, right? But what happened to me basically is that there was these kids, right? This one specific guy. I'm not gonna say his name or whatever. I'm not gonna fucking put him on blast, right? But like, it was kind of weird at first. Whatever, it was kind of friendly. I'm not judgmental, so I'm not gonna be like, oh, just because he's gay or whatever, I'm not gonna be friends with him or some shit. So I was cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But then like, I feel like he started taking it some type of way. He kept like saying my name out loud for no reason. Like it was just randomly and shit. Then he was just like,
but how did he say it though? Like
Ricardo, and then like him and like the other people would giggle.
Okay.
And I was trying to figure out why the fuck he was giggling. You know what I'm saying? Like why?
Oh, okay. This is what you told me last week. Okay.
Yeah. Like you know, like when a girl calls your name and like she like giggles
flirty
with her
shit.
friends and shit.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? So I was trying to figure out why he was giggling, because like I mean, is he trying to make fun of me or is he whatever? You know what I mean? And then I ended up asking a girl, whatever. It turns out that he like thought I was cute or some shit. But it was just kind of like bothering me because I mean, I said it out loud that I have a girlfriend. I also have a daughter and stuff, and I obviously clearly am like a straight person. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of bothering me how he just kept like trying to like flirt with me in a way, knowing that I'm not like that. And it was just it was bothering me, to be honest. And like recently, like he even said some shit like, oh, like, hey, stink. And you know what I'm saying? And then I just looked at him like, yo. Anyways.
Wait, but like, didn't you tell me the other thing? The whole like.
Oh, that he wanted to sit on my lap.
That's why he was saying your shit.
Yeah, that's what made me the most uncomfortable, bro. Like it just made me feel weird, bro. And when he, first of all, he didn't tell me that shit. Somebody had to tell me. So he was saying that amongst everybody else. He was obviously not telling me and shit. And then some girl, shout out to her, she just literally showed me. She's like, I don't want to say it out loud. I'm just gonna type it on my phone, and then I'm gonna show you. And then whatever, she texted me and shit. And then that's when it said, oh, he wants to sit on your lap. That's why he's laughing.
Oh my god, bro.
And I mean, like I said, I'm not like a fucking homophobe or anything, but I felt weird, you know. I felt like I don't know how to say it. Like,
yeah.
Well, what's the word?
What you just felt weird.
I felt like assaulted, bro. I don't know how to explain.
You felt assaulted?
Yeah, bro. Like
you felt creeped out.
Yeah. Like I felt like it was just like, it felt weird, bro. I froze up and like I didn't know what to do when I heard that shit type shit.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I just think like the best thing to do is just ignore him, I guess, and hopefully he just leaves you alone.
No, he started leaving me alone now.
Oh, really?
Because whenever he like talks to me or some shit, I just look at him like,
okay,
like crickets type shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm not trying to entertain it.
I mean, at least it didn't go like any wrong turn or anything like that. Like at least he didn't like grab you or grab your ass or some shit. Speaking of coworkers, too, you know how last week I told you that one of my coworkers found out about our podcast, right?
Yeah.
And her son she has a son, and then she told me that she passed by and she heard something. He was listening to something, and then she was like, "What the fuck are you watching?" And he was, "I'm just watching the podcast, like talking about like scary shit or whatever."
No way.
And then she was like, "Wait, I recognize the voice." And then let me see, and it was us. But the thing is, bro, she never told the son about that we have a podcast.
So he was just watching that shit.
Yeah, but like the crazy thing is, the week before she found out about the podcast.
Well, how did she find out about the podcast?
TikTok.
Oh, she saw you on her For You page.
And then the son. And he's 15, bro. I met him. He was like, yo, what the fuck? I need a picture with you, bro.
How the fuck he met you? FaceTime or something?
Yeah.
That's mad fire. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I was like, yo, what's up, bro? That was cool.
That's mad fire.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to him. You know his
No,
name?
yeah,
or not?
nah, I didn't ask for the name, bro. But like, shout out to him. But he's probably watching this right now. Shout out to you and shout out to your mom. That's fucking crazy.
Facts.
But yeah, what the fuck? Also, I know today is the fucking weather has been trash. No, not really trash, but like the whole fucking the weather, air quality.
Shit. Yeah, that shit came again, bro.
I was confused yesterday because I was like, my mom told me, oh, be careful when you go outside because the weather quality is not good. And I was like, what are you talking about?
I think that's why my head fucking hurts, bro. Like,
think so?
Yeah, because I was outside and shit, whatever. I was going back and forth and stuff. Yesterday, I was outside for a long time too, because I was doing Instacart or whatever. So I was outside and shit. And I didn't even know that was going on, bro. Until like, I saw people like talking about it and shit. Like, the forest fire thing shit came back.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was gonna work out today outside yesterday because I didn't know about the forest fire.
You didn't go?
No, because today it was worse, and my mom said that her eyes were hurting just being outside. So
yeah, that shit like fucking makes you feel weird, bro. I'm telling you, my head fucking like feels like
Yeah,
like,
so
I feel lightheaded.
Yeah, so I just decided not to work out outside. I just went to the gym, but yeah.
I mean, at least you still work.
Fuck is wrong with the world?
Besides the whole like weird shit at work and shit, like I actually kind of enjoyed it and shit.
Oh, your job?
Yeah, I low key fuck with it and stuff. Like, hopefully it stays like that. And yeah, bro, get money, guys.
Oh my god,
that's some dumb shit.
You saw actually, I just want to say something real quick.
What?
So because I know we have a lot of like listeners that drive and all that shit. I don't know, you probably saw it too. A lot of listeners that drive, like truck drivers and stuff like that. And there was one comment that was like,
You guys should put subtitles?
No. Speaking of which, if you're listening to this right now, we have subtitles for our Spanish listeners. Just go to the little icon, the CC, and then you'll be able to see it auto translate.
I didn't even know we had fucking subtitles.
Yeah, we do. My mom watches us, and she with English Spanish subtitles.
Well, there you go. We have Spanish subtitles, bro.
But there was a comment saying how like that he was basically complaining about like us talking about, I guess, personal shit or whatever. And I just want to let it be known, like, because he enjoys mostly the
scary stuff.
The scary shit. So I just want to let everybody know, like, if you just want to listen to the scary shit and you're listening to this right now, just skip to the scary shit, bro. You don't have to watch whatever we talk about from before that, because this is only, I guess, for like the real ones that love to watch us and stuff
That's also why we have timestamps. Another thing. Another thing is that's why we don't tell nobody to subscribe. Specifically, like the people who come from like TikTok, Instagram, whatever. Like, obviously, there's some people who like stay and stuff and they want to watch the rest of the episodes. They actually like watch it and shit. But if you guys don't want to watch like you said, our personal stuff, you guys don't want to listen to our voice for like 2 hours long, because it is a long time, you guys could literally just follow us on TikTok or on Instagram or on Facebook, and yeah, just fucking watch the clips. It shows mainly what people come here for, to like listen to and shit. Yeah. Or either that, or just go to the timestamps and shit.
No, yeah. And like I said, it's not like on some like malicious or like no like, yo, like you don't have to watch this. Like, it's just like letting people know, like if you don't want to watch this, because like if you don't want to watch the regular shit because it's boring, then just skip to the scary shit or whatever.
That's why the timestamps are there. But either way, we love you for even like watching and shit.
Yeah, of course.
Shout out to you for watching, and shout out like we're being real. Shout out to you for being real, for commenting that shit, not just being like because I feel like there's certain fucking like support groups or supporters and shit who are yes men to the creator or whatever.
Oh, you just fucking reminded me about something.
You know what I'm saying? So certain like supporters are straight yes men to their fucking the creators they support or whatever. But I feel like our audience is pretty honest with like what they want and shit,
which I appreciate.
Which we always like provide though. For example, like I saw a lot of subtitle comments. I saw a lot of people about like, timestamps as well. Like we have the timestamps, we have subtitles. So
timestamps are always in the description if they don't pop up on your like little timeline or whatever.
And then also I started wearing pants and shit. A lot of people didn't like that shit. So
same.
Yeah, you guys could always comment down on constructive criticism. Like, we're always gonna, like, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna understand and shit. At the end of the day, you guys want to watch, you guys want to listen to something you guys enjoy, and that's our job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you remind me, because there was a video on TikTok of Kai. He was talking about streaming or whatever, but this pertains to content creating, because he was like, basically tips for streamers, and said basically don't really like listen to your chat, but don't really give them what they want, because he was talking about him playing a certain game or whatever. and GTA. He was saying a lot of comments or a lot of like people saying, "Yo, play GTA, play GTA."
But when he played GTA, nobody watched.
No, people watch, but then that's all they want to watch. Yeah, and like and there's a lot of like creators who end up giving into their supporters who just want to watch a certain thing, and then they get stuck in that niche and they can't get out of it. So then like whenever they get off of GTA, their viewers or whatever is like off. So that's another like tip too, like to not really like. I mean, we already know this shit, but I'm just saying like in general because I agreed with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't really give a lot because then when you do something different, then they're not really gonna like want to.
I mean, obviously, because people are like, for example, our podcast, people come here for the scary stuff. At the end of the day,
yeah.
Obviously, there's some people who like, like actually fuck with us.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just stick around to listen to these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But I mean, regardless, like I said, bro, support is support. I appreciate anything. I specifically appreciate obviously the fucking people who comment, like, fucking come to the YouTube channel just to fucking watch us talk for 2 hours and shit.
Yeah,
we love you guys. And
I don't know why we never talked about it. Maybe because like there was not enough evidence out there. But you know Jonathan Majors, right?
Jonathan Major.
He's a king.
He's a what?
King.
Oh, king.
You know, you know the whole thing that happened to him,
like his allegations and shit.
Yeah, allegations like a month or like 2 months ago. No, 2 months ago I think, something like that. And like everybody was like saying how like he's a piece of shit, this and that, like whatever. He basically got a lot of shit like cut, like a lot of brand deals cut him off, this and that.
But what, he was innocent?
Well, recently it came out that his wife that said that he like beat her or whatever, like assaulted her. It was the opposite. She was the one doing the
assaulting and shit.
Yeah. Like evidence of like a cab driver or whatever, like a chauffeur saying how like he drove Jonathan Majors and how like she was hitting him, scratching him and stuff like that. He was trying to get out the car, but she wasn't letting him. And yeah, just a lot of new evidence came out, basically proving his innocence and stuff.
I didn't even know that, bro.
And I guess it's kind of good that we didn't talk about it because it was not like
we would have spoke too soon.
No, well that too, but it's kind of like innocent till proven guilty. But yeah,
I mean, I'm kind of happy that he's like that he's not guilty and shit. He's innocent and shit. Cause I mean, I did like him for the role of Kang and shit. Yeah. And then I also just I rewatched fucking Creed 3. And I obviously liked him in that role and shit. But damn, I'm glad he's fucking innocent and shit. I hope all these fucking brands or some shit like get him again or something. I don't know.
It sounds like a whole like Johnny Depp
shit.
Too,
yeah.
Like,
shout out to Dior, fucking stuck with him. But
yeah. A lot of motherfuckers cut him off. So it's like,
is she gonna go back to them type shit?
But like now there's like I think the trial is in August 30th, something like that, in August, and she's in jail. She's locked up now. And he's obviously free or whatever.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
the tables have turned, bro.
That's when I saw it, I was like, no fucking way, bro.
I think that's another thing that people don't really speak about is like how guys could also go through like domestic violence and shit.
Oh yeah,
and most of the time, obviously, like it's girls and stuff or women who are like reporting like domestic abuse and shit like that. But
there is a lot of cases of guys.
There is some cases and stuff like who don't go, like, obviously I feel like they don't tell nobody, you know, because it's like I feel like a guy could take that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like if a girl hits you, you're just gonna be like, yo, like chill, you know what I'm saying? It's just different than a guy hitting a girl than a girl hitting a guy and shit. I feel like,
yeah, but at the same time, like, because I the video I saw, it was a playback. They were saying how like people were saying like, oh yes, he's obviously bigger than his wife and he could probably take the hits, but that doesn't make it right. So
yeah, it's like fucking mentally scarring, low key, right? Yeah. I mean, no human should go through that fucking abuse type of shit,
and especially because like he has like his whole status or whatever. Like I didn't know that the whole thing because a lot of fucking information came out. So whenever the whole thing happened, he was the one that called 911 because he found her locked up in a room. And she was like passed out with like sleeping pills or whatever.
No way.
And then there was more evidence of surveillance footage of her in a club. I think the same time, like after they split off or or that same night. I don't know. I forgot exactly what it was, but
Yeah.
there's surveillance footage of her in a club, and cause apparently she had like broken her like right finger or something like that. Something to do with like her right arm.
And that happened in the club?
No. But like she was perfect. She was fine in the club. She was using her right hand. She was having a fucking a blast in the club, like talking to the DJ.
So she just lied about everything and shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. And it's crazy how like I feel like I don't want to turn this into like a gender thing or whatever, but like they would believe the woman over a guy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because if a cop comes in here, bro, talking about domestic violence, bro, you're obviously gonna look at the guy first. You know what I'm saying?
That's
bro?
what happened to him. Cause when there's body cam footage of the cops, they pulled up to the crib or the hotel. I forgot what it was. I think it was his house.
Yeah,
it was his house, and they were basically talking to her, saying how like you can
are
hear
you
it,
okay type shit.
like that. Obviously, are you okay? And like they were saying how like how does a black man afford this place? Because
there's no way they said that.
No, they did. And like they obviously didn't know what the fuck
he was, right?
who he was. But like it was along those lines of like how could a black man like afford this place type shit, or like no way a black man no way this is a black man's house, something along those lines.
That's crazy, bro. You gotta put the video up for the people who.
Well, if I find it, because it's not out, but it's like it's stated in like a bunch of shit.
Nah, that's crazy. What the fuck, bro? That's some racist shit right there, bro.
So it's probably like a race thing mixed with like like how do you explain like how do you like let's say you see Abby like passed out, whatever, locked in a room, and like you call the cops, like my girl Abby's in the room locked up. How's it gonna look? It's gonna look like you did something.
Yeah, it's gonna look crazy. But I mean, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna be like, yo, hey, listen, I'm not gonna touch nothing.
Nah, yeah,
like,
for sure.
You guys could do some DNA tests or some shit. But yo, listen, I found her like this. It sounds crazy and stuff, but yo, I'll cooperate. Trust me, you guys could fucking arrest me if you think that y'all need to arrest me. But it wasn't me. I just found her there type shit.
Nah, yeah.
That's exactly what I would say. And if she tries to say, oh, he fucking hit me, whatever, I'm gonna be like, yo, listen, like, I didn't fucking touch you. Oh, fuck.
Don't worry,
I'll bleep it out, bro. I didn't fucking touch you, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like there was a lot of cases like that with specifically famous people and shit. Like obviously, like even the whole like, because I'm pretty sure there's people who like actually do fucked up shit in the industry or whatever. Yeah. But then there's also people who like are not fucking guilty and they're just fucking getting targeted just because people want to like sue them, get money from them and shit, like false rape allegations and shit. Like,
what was another one that happened to besides Johnny Depp?
I think that shit happened to, like, for example, I think that happened to, I think Neymar or some shit. And that shit happened to mad soccer players, bro. That shit even happened to Messi, Ronaldo. I feel like.
Oh yeah, Ronaldo too. I forgot about that.
I think Ronaldo,
that was a big thing like 2 years ago. I think.
I think it happened to LeBron or some shit too. Kobe. It happened to mad like, I think it happened to even Michael B. Jordan at one point. I think Robert Downey Jr. Bro, mad heads, bro. Mad fucking heads. I could be just saying just random ass fucking names, but that shit has happened to mad like people who are like sports athletes, whatever, actors and shit. But yeah, like Johnny Depp, bro.
Yeah, that's a big one. But like we already know who was actually guilty in that one.
Yeah. Well, I do have another topic. I don't know if you want to like get into anything else.
Nah, I have a lot of shit, but like I feel like I've said a lot of shit so far. That's why.
Yeah. So the next topic I really wanted to talk about was I saw this video, right? It was you know Santi.
He's Mexican, right?
Yeah.
He like him and like Yero, right?
Yero Han. Yeah.
No,
shout out to them. I watched the videos. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too. Bro.
I watched them.
Mad funny.
I watched Shorty Bay.
You watch Shorty Bay?
Oh, we watch Wilito. Shout out to Wilito.
Really?
It's facts. Yeah. We be watching him in the living room, bro. All of them. We watch all of them low key, like, cause I started fucking with. All right, so I didn't know about like the whole shit. What? But I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. So I fucked with Santi, especially with the videos, cause he did the videos of
I know exactly what we're gonna say, like getting like Mexican immigrants and having them play soccer.
Yeah. So that shit, right? So I saw that shit multiple times. Like he did that. He did them playing basketball. He did them. They went to the zoo, like this separate shit, right? Just like vlogs and shit. So I started fucking him from there, right? But then I saw this video and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I could low-key relate to this motherfucker, but oh nah. Anyways, let me find the video.
So it makes you want to it makes you want to stop, you know? It's like my mom is crying, telling me to stop. Oh, and then you're just, you believe in yourself as much as you can, but when you see your parent that you, goddamn. Hold on. Give me like 2 seconds. Ta madre. You see your mom, your whole childhood, you just want to make her proud. And she looks at you in the eyes and tells you you're a disappointment, you're nothing, you're going nowhere, and you need to go to school. And I knew I was doing good, And I tried to show her. That was painful. It was really painful. I love my mom. She means the world to me. But when shit like that happens, it makes you want to give up. And I wanted to, because I thought about it too, and I'm like, okay, what if it's just a trend? Because the dad wiggy stuff, it was a trend. And I was like, if I keep going and I don't make it, I'm not in school anymore. My mom doesn't like me anymore, because that's what you're thinking. Obviously, that's not how it is. Your parents gonna love you regardless. My dad came up to me and he told me, I don't care what you do.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're happy.
I know, bro. I know you could definitely relate and shit.
Yeah, I can relate OD to that. I feel like I told that story a million times already.
Yeah.
But like, just watching it and shit and seeing that somebody else went through that shit, bro.
Yeah.
And then I started like, obviously I searched him up and shit or whatever, like more and stuff, like more into his older videos, because I like I said, I've watched his recent shit. And then I saw like he retired his mom at like 21 and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he like in the video and stuff, it shows how she's a cleaning lady and shit. And like he like obviously told her to stop working and stuff, retired her.
Yeah, I saw that video.
He just recently bought his brother a car and shit.
Really?
Yeah, and I just started thinking about it. I'm like, damn, bro, like it's crazy how much I could fucking relate to this motherfucker, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's literally gonna be me, bro. For those new viewers and shit, like me and my mom like have a lot of conflicts together and shit, specifically because like what I want to do and shit, and what she wanted me to do, and that's always been a ongoing conflict forever and stuff. And
still now too.
Not really that much now, because I feel like we got into a lot of arguments and shit. But like I've talked, like I guess you would say, my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, like I have something, like there's people who want this. There's people who are going to college, and no, that's not I'm not trying to offend nobody and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just my personal views. Like there's people who are going to college or are doing these things that you want me to do that wish they were in my position, bro. I'm doing something that not everybody could do, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? If anybody could do this, bro, everybody would do it.
I mean, if anybody could do anything, anybody would do anything.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like, bro, it's just, this is what I want to do, bro, and I know what I'm doing, bro. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm not no fucking failure, nothing like that, bro. I feel like I'm the opposite of that, and I feel like sometimes it's hard for her to see the truth of what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because she obviously just sees the fucking superficial side, just us fucking looking at the fucking camera or whatever. She obviously knows that we get paid for this shit, but obviously she doesn't see everything, But yeah.
I mean, I feel like my dad is like that, but he doesn't say it. I feel like deep down inside he's like, he'd rather me work another job until I guess like recently, I guess, when he started seeing all the progress, because my mom usually talks about it the most. She usually brings it up, or like she usually tells me like, oh look, you reached this amount of subscribers. Look, your videos is doing like over 100K, something like stuff like that, and he hears it too. So I guess that's the times when he's like, yo, like I guess all this stuff is like
paying off and shit.
Yeah, and like obviously my mom, she tells me that she's proud of me so far. Like she's proud of me. Like she tells everybody that, because before she wouldn't tell people that you YouTube, and I was like, how come you don't tell nobody? Are you like embarrassed? And then she was like, no, I'm not embarrassed. It's just like I guess she just didn't think about it. And then she told me that she would tell people like, oh, like yeah, my son's a YouTuber, is YouTubero. Or whatever. Yeah,
that's what the mom's saying.
Yeah,
right?
bro, and like and she just be telling me how like people react to it, And I don't know, it's just it's nice feeling it's nice feeling like
You have support and shit.
yeah, cause wait, I was gonna go somewhere with this. Oh, cause I don't know if I mentioned this before either. Pretty sure I mentioned this to you before.
Yeah.
I think I did actually. I think I did. How my mom didn't really like before everything like blew up or whatever, when we started getting paid. Like when we first started, she told me like recently how she didn't think this shit was gonna go anywhere. She was like she never told me, but she told herself that, and like deep down inside she would tell herself like, yeah, this is not really gonna go anywhere. Like it's probably just like a trend. It's probably a trend or a phase that he's going through right now, but like I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. And she didn't believe at the time until I guess she saw me kept going. And then eventually, like, well, we're here now, and now she's over here telling people my son's a YouTuber. That's fucking crazy.
Real shit, yo.
Yeah.
Real shit. I mean, I feel like what do you call it? It's crazy that whole like relationship and shit with like parents and stuff, like them wanting you to be something and then you wanting to be something else.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it could be conflicting, like you don't know if like you should be like what you want to be, or you should like, obviously everybody's dream as a kid is to make their parents proud and shit. So it's like fucking conflicting as hell and shit. But yo, I'll forever say this, bro. I knew what the fuck I was doing. And I'll forever say, bro, that's one thing that I know I'm gonna die bragging about to myself. And obviously I'm not gonna be saying it out loud and shit, but like I literally tell myself every day, like yo, like I told you so. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like I knew this shit. I don't know why I always say it. I like saying it because I mean, you know what I'm saying, bro? I like saying it, bro. Like the fact that everybody probably thought I was crazy and shit, but I knew it.
It's crazy how like
specifically my mom, bro. Like I think she didn't, like you said, bro. I knew my mom thought that she was bullshit, bro.
Yeah, 'cause you told me.
Yeah, multiple times, bro. She didn't want me to do this shit, bro. But now, like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? I'm literally sitting at home and we're getting money, bro. And I'm not trying to show off or flex or anything. It's just what it is. We worked our asses off, and this is what happens when you work your ass off, bro. You get the fucking return and shit. Know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's just unreal and shit.
I was always like I was always the opposite. Like I obviously didn't believe. Like deep down inside, I would tell myself like it'll probably do good, but like I don't know. We didn't know when. I didn't know when, and then I would just like want to quit. I would just like it would be a drag to record.
Do you think if we wasn't doing this together, would you still keep going, or would you have given up? Be honest, though.
It depends on what kind of videos I would make, but I probably would have gave up.
That ass?
Yeah, I would have like what my letter said. If that shit didn't work out, did you go to trade school or college? I probably would have went to trade school.
Damn.
Like you know, like deep down inside, bro. Like even like before we started the podcast, or when like I guess it started doing good on TikTok or whatever. Like I would still have like a doubt in my mind, and I would be like, yo, if this doesn't work out, trade school or like construction or some shit.
I had no backup.
I know you didn't.
I never had a backup, bro. Never.
But that was just me, like, you know, overthinking this shit. And
nah, like, I mean, I feel like it's fine for you to overthink, bro. I feel like everybody. I feel like it's good that we have like that dynamic duo of you being a realistic person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're obviously a logical thinker and shit.
Yeah. And
I'm over here just like the fucking crazy one. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, I don't think it's crazy. Well, maybe it is crazy, but like you gotta be crazy to do this shit, bro. Cause I even saw a clip of Phantom. He was on the podcast, and he was saying like, yo, do this shit even if people think you're crazy. People might call you crazy, stuff like that, but just keep going.
It's facts, yo. It's facts.
Like he obviously says it like 10 times better.
I've seen that.
But yeah,
I've seen that clip.
Yeah, bro. Speaking of which, I really want Phantom on the podcast, bro. Someday, bro. Someday.
For him, even Kai and shit.
Bro, that's gonna be insane. Like, I forgot who told me. Who the fuck had asked me this? Somebody had asked me. I think it was my boy from Amazon on. Cause I also told him I had to do TikTok also, like whatever podcast. And he was like, "Yo, shit, that's cool." He was like, how much followers you have? Like what, like 100K or some shit, like 200K on TikTok. I was like probably like 790, and he was like, what the fuck? I didn't know it was that much. But that's besides the point. He was like, yo, did you have any like big people on your podcast yet? I was like, nah, not yet, bro. We're not there yet, but soon.
Watch, bro. Watch the 100th episode, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like we should definitely have like fandom and shit like on the fucking podcast and shit. Imagine he's our first guest and shit.
You know, I have like a bunch of ideas for that shit.
Like our guests and stuff.
Yeah, not even like I already told you that shit, but like especially for fandom, cause he loves food. Well, when he gets here, like cause I know he did a stream trying like Mexican food, but it wasn't like authentic Mexican food. It was just like it looked trash. I'm not gonna lie.
That ass.
So we gotta give him some authentic, like trying authentic Mexican food.
It's gonna seem so unreal when like that time comes, right?
Gosh, yeah. I don't know.
It's gonna seem so fucking unreal, bro.
Who knows? But the future is bright. Who knows what the fuck the future holds for us? Like we have like a lot of years left.
That just feels so crazy. Imagine him sitting right there, bro.
Or even if we have a fucking like studio or whatever.
Yeah.
But like either way, just like him in the same room. I used to watch this motherfucker, bro. I like, oh my gosh, it's fucking crazy.
I saw this thing, right? Like this whole thing is just made me think about it, bro. It was like, this story about Jim Carrey, right? You know who Jim Carrey is, right?
Of course, who doesn't know who Jim Carrey is?
Yeah.
Bro.
Okay, so basically like in like 2018, right?
Yeah.
There was this flash warning to everybody. It was a text message that was sent out to a lot of people and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And basically it was saying, warning, in 10 minutes we're gonna be hit with a ballistic missile, and the whole of Hawaii is gonna be blasted away, bro.
Oh, and he was there?
He was there. He was in Hawaii.
I think I kind of vividly remember this story.
Yeah, so he was in Hawaii and shit, and then he basically got the alert too. His manager ended up contacting him like, yo, listen, did you fucking get the message? We need to get out of this fucking island, right?
Yeah.
And he said they had 10 minutes.
10 to get out?
10 minutes to either get out or find shelter.
Oh, my gosh.
He called his daughter and stuff. She was there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't know if she was there or he just called his daughter. She didn't answer. And then he said that he noticed that it was already too late for him to even find shelter.
Yeah.
So what he did is he just like sat at the beach and shit. He was already at the beach, but he just like went to the beach in the sand.
So he could die like at peace, I guess?
He literally like sat down. He just started looking at the view, and then he couldn't help but think of like basically all the things that like good things that happened to him and shit.
Yeah. That got him to that point, or
no, like him just like being thankful and appreciating like
everything,
the life that he lived, you know what I'm saying? Like the life that he made for himself and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's one of my biggest fears.
What?
Like having an apocalypse or something like drastic like that, like, and then we get like a warning on the news, you have 10 minutes, you have 30 minutes to evacuate the city or else we're gonna fucking die. Like thinking about all the loved ones, like especially like since my girl, she fucking lives in Queens, like how the fuck is that gonna work, bro? Like we're fucking like fucking like an hour away, like that's OD.
That would be OD, right?
Yeah, the only thing we'll have is the fucking phone. That's it.
Damn, the last phone call, like.
And another thing, bro, I don't know if you've seen it on TikTok, like, cause it's been all over my For You page. Maybe because I liked one video, then like it fucking recommended me a bunch. But it's about like the whole internet apocalypse.
Oh, I saw that shit. Yeah, like solar flares and shit.
Like, obviously, I don't think it's gonna happen this year, but it's bound to happen like within the next decade or whatever. If like we're not prepared, or like, or if it gets worse because of the solar flares. But that's another thing. Like, what if it does happen this year? Whatever. Like, bro, how the fuck are we gonna make content? How the fuck are we gonna make more money? A lot of people are gonna lose their jobs. I feel like the whole fucking
bro, that's crazy.
It's gonna be chaotic.
I would lose my job, bro.
It's gonna be chaotic as fuck, bro.
I would definitely lose my job. Yo, put your feet there to block Cholo.
Like this?
Yeah. Guys, if you guys think I'm fucking kicking him just cause, bro, I'm not. I'm trying to fucking like push him away from the fucking computer because he steps on the keys and he fucks it up. But
yeah, that's one thing I want to talk about because like that's something that's very likely to happen or like could possibly happen.
I mean, if that shit happens, bro, like I feel like shit might go downhill or some shit, bro. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. I mean, obviously the systems, like the phone is gonna go down.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi and shit is gonna go down. It's like gonna be like an EMP, no?
Yeah, basically. I think that's what they want. I think that's what they do, or that's what they want to do. It's like to prevent an internet apocalypse, they have to shut off everything. So then the solar flare, when the solar flare does reach us, or whatever scientific terms for it, like it doesn't fuck us up or whatever. It doesn't fuck anything up.
But like they have to time it. Like what the fuck?
I know.
Like that's crazy, bro. I mean, I did you ever watch the movie 2012?
Yeah, of course.
I think that's what happened in that movie, yo.
Really?
I think there was a solar flare or some shit.
And like it fucked up everything.
I could be wrong, bro, but like I think that's what happened in the movie, right?
I don't remember. Like I don't remember the solar flare happening. I just remember like a bunch of like earthquakes and tsunamis.
Cause I remember some guy like I could be wrong. Yo, Ita, in 2012 it was a solar flare that was fucking up the earth, right?
No, like a lot of shit was going on like in the earth, like you know how like in California
The poles.
the shit is like it like sink and stuff, like it was breaking apart. The heat. I don't like.
All right, so whatever. It wasn't the.
Nah, it wasn't. I was about to say there's
It
no
wasn't
way.
solar flare, but there was a movie about like the sun and some shit. I don't know if that was called. I forgot what the fuck it was called.
That's
Sunshine or some shit. I don't know.
There's probably. Wait, what?
Yeah, some shit like that. So the sun is about to die. I think it's a movie called Sunshine.
Is this like one of those like old indie films, like disaster films, or not?
Kind of, but like it's basically an astronaut film. They're in
Okay.
space and stuff, and
Okay.
they're on a mission to like kind of restart the sun and shit
Okay.
because it's fucking dying type shit. Now, I mean, if we have no sun, we have no life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's that movie. I've watched a lot of weird movies, bro.
I mean, that's scary. Like thinking about it, like besides the internet apocalypse, what if we get a power outage, a worldwide power outage?
That's scary too.
That's even
bro.
scary. You know
Bro,
why?
people are gonna try to break in your crib and shit like that.
Bro, yes, that and there could be no gasoline, like no gas stations gonna be open because there's no power.
Bro, the food is gonna go bad. And
The
shit.
the food's gonna go bad. Everybody's gonna want to like break into people's houses and shit like that. Like that's one thing.
Bro, the outside is gonna be mad dark, bro. People in Pennsylvania and shit like that don't have fucking street lights, so they're kind of used to it.
Yeah.
Bro, we have fucking street lights, bro. We depend on that shit.
Well, it'll be dark if it's nighttime, but like if it's daylight when it happens, we're good.
But bro, the
Yeah.
nighttime is gonna be fucking dangerous.
The nighttime is
bro.
when like
Imagine the
dark.
city, bro.
Nah, that's OD.
Imagine how that shit is gonna look, bro. Mad
Everything's gonna
fucking
be
dark,
pitch
bro.
black, bro.
Imagine Times Square, bro, like that.
Oh yeah, it's always mad bright. And the nighttime, not no more.
Damn, bro. The city that never sleeps fucking fell asleep, bro.
For real.
That'd be scary, bro.
That's literally what they would say in the news.
That would be fucking scary, bro.
Yeah.
You would just hear people running around and shit. You have to make sure your shit's locked. Fucking barricade the doors or some shit. I don't know. Why do we automatically think that people are gonna try to break in our houses?
Well, I feel like that's the logical thing that a lot of people would do.
Oh
You-
yeah,
you-
they're like down bad right now. Let's get them.
Like, imagine how a neighbor would feel if like
Batteries would be sold out in stores, bro.
yeah,
Batteries, candles,
guns,
the
knives.
gasoline.
But it's like, how the fuck do you prepare for like a power outage if like you don't know when it's gonna happen?
Bro, people are ready for that shit though. Like some people are ready. They have generators and shit. But those are people who are gonna get targeted the most because I feel like if you're prepared, bro, that means you got the shit that we need.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously, people are gonna be like, "Yo, let's go to that house." So I feel like you got to be semi-prepared and shit type shit. You know, like maybe have a gun or some shit. Like
I asked my mom like how would we fucking like survive if there was like a worldwide power outage or whatever, and she was like, we'll be able to, because she said like with like food or whatever in Mexico they would survive with just frijoles and tortillas, like no like meat or whatever. So like we could probably just survive off that, like maybe some canned soups, stuff like that, but you will have to like buy OD shit beforehand.
just frijoles and tortillas, OD.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I like that shit. But the people who aren't used to that, they're not gonna want to eat that.
I could probably survive off of that too.
I could definitely, bro.
I mean, the only problem is gonna be surviving like the other people and shit. Like that. That's what I be thinking about, especially like purge type shit.
That's literally what it would be. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when it would be scary, bro. We wouldn't be, bro. If there was like a whole like EMP shit, bro, like we wouldn't be able to contact the cops and stuff. There would be a power outage and shit.
Yeah.
Nobody could use their phones and stuff. Like, bro, it would be fucking bad, bro.
Like another, like I guess the only way they would through like an internet apocalypse or like a worldwide power outage is if another country were to cyber invade us.
Hack us or some shit.
Yeah,
Damn, bro.
like China like invading us or something like that. Russia.
I seen this podcast with a hacker and shit, right?
A hacker?
Yeah.
Really?
Like he's one of the like top hackers in the world.
I know what the fuck you're gonna say. Go.
And then like he was it has nothing to do with what I'm saying, but like since you said hacking,
Yeah. I know, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like he was talking about how like there's these pedophile like websites and shit.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna say something else.
Yeah, there's these pedophile websites online and shit. And he basically was, before he was like a fucked up scammer and shit. Like he would take money from the rich and shit. You know what I'm saying? But then he ended up turning into like, I guess, a good hacker, a moral hacker is what they call him.
Mm-hmm.
And what he does is that he takes down all those websites. He like takes down the information of the people, and he like basically fucks them over.
Yeah. Is he like skinny and he's like white?
Yeah.
I think I've seen a clip of him saying like, I could hack your Wi-Fi. Like
he pulls out a device and shit.
that hacks the Wi-Fi, and then it gets a lot of fucking information.
Yeah, bro. He said like he like puts out fake Wi-Fi's and shit.
Yeah.
And as soon as you connect into it, that's it. Like you're done.
That's one thing I would have wanted to learn.
Hacking and shit.
Yeah, that could be very useful.
OD.
But like you obviously you don't tell nobody that you know how to fucking hack.
That shit would be crazy. We were watching a movie, right? We were watching the Schneider cut of
Oh, you really
Justice League
you
and
finally
shit.
watched it?
Well, we watched some of it, right?
Oh, okay.
But like and speaking to the whole hacking shit, like you know, fucking Cyborg and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like there was this one scene that me and my brother fucked with OD. So it was like it was him, right? And his dad was talking to him about all his powers he has and shit, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, it's not gonna be hard doing the things you're not supposed to do. Or like it's not that you shouldn't be doing them, it's that you're gonna want to be doing the things that you're not supposed to do, some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he basically like it was him inside his obviously cyborg brain, like body and shit.
Yeah.
But it was him inside his mind and stuff, and how much like information he has. He ended up like going to a bank, and he saw a bunch of people like with their faces and pictures and shit, and then like it was like obviously like a digital image, right? And then it was like bills and stuff. Some people had it like this, some people had it like stacks and shit, and it was how much they had in their bank account, right? And then basically like he saw this one lady, and like she barely had money. She had like $11 in her account.
Oh, does he end up giving her like money and stuff?
And basically like he looks at her, and then he obviously, since he can see everything, bro, everything, cameras, this and that, he sees the camera and stuff. And like even though she was broke as fuck, she like works at a restaurant, whatever. She has $11 in her account, bro. Like there was a homeless guy and stuff, and she still gave him money and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then like he ends up going like this to the money with his hands.
And he puts in.
He puts mad money in there, and then you just see him standing outside in the rain, and there's the fucking lady and stuff, right? And she has $11 in her account, and she's like stressing and shit. She had recently just gotten evicted from her spot too.
Mm-hmm.
She was stressing with her kids outside and stuff. And then it says $11.57, $11.57.
Then it goes up.
Then it glitches, and then it's like $100,000.
Damn.
And like she's like, oh my gosh, like she gets mad hype. She starts hugging her kids, and he's just in the rain, obviously, like
looking at them
and smiling and shit.
Yeah.
And he just walks away and stuff. But that's fire, bro.
Oh,
That's why I would want to learn like how to hack and shit, to do shit like that.
To help people out.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I feel like billionaires don't need all the fucking money they have, bro. Like
I fucking some real shit.
a couple $1,000 won't hurt them, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? But yeah.
Nah, yeah, that's crazy, bro. But another topic that I do want to get into that I sent you the video. I don't know if you watched it. It was
I didn't watch it. I know you told me to watch it and shit.
All right, so this could be a controversial question then, or like for I guess religious people or whatever. I guess depends how you answer it or whatever.
Religion as well, which is the crazy part.
But I saw a video, and the question that the guy was asking was, why does God let bad things happen to innocent kids or people?
Mm-hmm.
Like why does God let kids get like killed, murdered, all that stuff? Just literally like that. Like why?
I feel like, damn, it's just a very hard question to answer, bro.
Yeah.
It's a very hard question to answer.
I told my mom, I was like, I know you're not gonna have the answer to this, cause not like it's not an answer you could have the fucking. It's not a question that you would have the answer to like off the bat, or like it's literally just a question that I don't think anybody will ever have the answer to.
It sounds better in my head than saying it out loud.
Or like, why is there like kids being hungry out there suffering? And then why is there like a bunch of like rich people out there like not even
But
trying to help?
what if he didn't do that and we did that? What if that's our creation? Think about it, bro. All right, so he created us, right? He created us.
Yeah.
He obviously knew that. It just goes back because I know somebody's argument is like, oh, if I say whatever, so he knew bad things was gonna happen. So why did he let it happen, right?
Yeah.
Like he knows the future and shit, so he knew that eventually we were gonna be doing this, right?
Yeah.
So why did he even create us to begin with, right?
Uh-huh.
Or why did he even create us like that, right?
Okay.
But like, I feel like the way I see it is that all right, he created Earth, right? Or not Earth. He created the world, the galaxy, the universe, whatever, the multiverse, whatever.
Yeah.
He created it, right? And it's like a separate creation other than him. So it's like, just think about it like, oh, a circle. We make a circle. Like right now, we make a fucking
Circle.
That's a fucking universe right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, bro? And like maybe he made it to the point where like, if he ends up interfering, bro, it's gonna fuck up with everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's what happened, bro. He just created this shit. It's a dumbass explanation as well.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like why like that doesn't really like justify like the little kids like bad stuff like that happening to little kids and stuff, or like just people in general, like innocent people and shit. Like there was like an example he gave too, like like there was a guy in the Bible. I guess he said that he had everything, and then one day like I guess everything was took from him by a storm, and then he asked God like why me, why did you let this happen to me, like I've done nothing bad, like I've been good, and he has been good, like he hasn't like he had like a perfect life, and then like I don't know where everything just got taken away, and then he and then the guy who was talking, he was like I guess it's not why bad things happen, I guess it's how do we respond to the bad things. But this is not towards like the people, like the little kids, because the kids can't like that's not I'm talking about like people getting robbed or like car crashes, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like how do we respond to the bad things? Because I asked my mom, and then she was like maybe it's a punishment, and I don't know why, but like maybe it's a punishment for something the parents did. And then she was like, or maybe again, how do you respond? Like if you get robbed, and like from all, if you get robbed of all your fucking money that you have, are you gonna start robbing other people, or are you just gonna like continue doing what you were doing before? Or are you gonna start doing bad just because something bad happened to you?
I guess talking like the whole religious standpoint and shit of everything is like. So what if he didn't create us to be in this world? Like your mom said, and then she just opened a whole different thing. Like, what if it is a punishment? Because, I mean, when obviously God created, like, Adam and Eve. Yeah. We wasn't here, bro. They wasn't here, bro. They was in, like, paradise and shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They ended up doing the dumb shit, and that's why we're here.
But, like, why the fuck do people have to suffer for that, though?
Because of, I guess, Adam and Eve, bro. I don't know.
Like, that's why I don't get, like, I am a believer in God, but it's just the fact that like why does he let all these bad things happen to people? Like that's what I don't get. It's kind of like a lot of like something bad will happen to somebody, and like what until like their fucking breaking point to the can no more. Like somebody that just has constant bad luck. What they're gonna say like it's because God's putting you through this journey and stuff like that for something greater. But what if nothing greater ever happens and then they eventually die?
Not even just that. It's like, oh, like they get raped. Oh, it's God put you through this journey.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
I don't know. I guess I don't have an answer to that.
Yeah, I know it was a difficult question to answer and stuff like that. I know we probably have like a bunch of like religious people who maybe might have the answer to that, or I don't know, but like, you could comment it down or whatever. Again, I'm not against religion, or I'm not like against anything like that. I just wanted to ask the question because I thought it was like really what was the word? What's that word? Oh, I think I should stop recording.
It's a hard question to answer, bro.
Yeah. Oh, wait, never mind. I think I was gonna come with that question, right?
Nah, that shit hit me out of nowhere, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like, well, what if he didn't create all that shit, but we just did?
No,
I feel
when
like
you said that, I kind of like I looked at, because I never looked at it like that, and like that actually did like bring up a good point. Like maybe he didn't intend the fucking world to be the way it is. Maybe I guess we as a whole, since we're all sinners, everybody in this world is a sinner besides like babies and like little kids. But maybe it is the cause of our stuff, and like I guess other people have to suffer from our mistakes and shit like that. But I don't know.
Cause I mean, I do feel like maybe he's not the one, or God wasn't the one that said, yo, I want all this bad shit to happen to these people and stuff. I feel like we do the bad stuff. Like at the end of the day, like if we're in this bitch, right?
Yeah.
He literally doesn't come in our bodies and say, yo, go kill that person, bro. We choose that. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Maybe it's
And all those poor people, bro, who chooses that, bro?
Nah, yeah. I was gonna say maybe it's just literally the work of the devil, to be honest. Cause
no, it's not. It's us, bro. It's
us. But I was gonna say, cause bro, the devil is on like he's not in fucking hell. He's on fucking earth.
But the thing is, bro, like that's why the whole like the song there's a song, I don't know if it's it's the one, Please Allow Me to Introduce Myself, right? That one, right? Yeah, by Rolling Stones and shit, whatever. Sympathy for the Devil, whatever. He's basically saying is that, like, all right, I'm not trying to defend the devil or whatever, but everybody automatically, when somebody does something bad, bro, who do they say it is, or why do they say that happened?
The devil.
But meanwhile, bro, when God created us, right? When God created you, created me, created anybody in this fucking earth, right? He gave us the power of having the power to do whatever we want.
So free will. Yeah,
we choose whatever we want to do, bro. And the devil has no like power over you, bro, at the end of the day. Because if God is over fucking the devil, bro, that motherfucker has nothing, bro. If your will is weak and shit, if you don't want to choose what's right, then that's when you fucking fall under the temptation of the devil, bro. He's just there to fucking put the temptation in your face, bro.
So if we have free will, then what about the whole destiny? Everything's written for us. Because I know you say you're a believer in that.
Mm-hmm.
What about that then? So somebody was destined to get mugged. Someone was destined to, get R-word.
But what if it wasn't like destiny? What if like somebody fucked up their destiny?
Somebody fucked up their destiny.
What if somebody interfered with that shit? Like a canon event or some shit. Somebody like interfered with their, like, you know what I'm saying? What if that was never supposed to happen, but like somebody interfered with it? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like somebody fucked up their story.
So I don't know, bro.
What I'm trying to say, bro, is that I feel like anything bad that we do, bro, is not either anything good or bad. Is neither God or the devil, bro. We choose that, bro. We choose what side we want to go to, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? We literally choose what side we want to go to. So I mean, it's hard to answer the question because like people, like I said, so you're telling me that God already knew that evil was gonna happen. So why did he even allow it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm stumped, bro. I literally have no argument, bro. I literally don't know what to say, bro. I'm just trying to like pull some shit on my ass. But all I know is that most of the evil shit that happens in this world, bro, is the cause of us. We did this shit. We do this shit. We kill each other. We fucking violate each other, rape each other, whatever, kill kids. You know what I'm saying? It's humans doing that shit. Nobody's controlling us and telling us to do that stuff, bro. We're choosing that. We know exactly what we're doing. We know we can stop doing it. We just don't. But
yeah, that was my, I guess, religious question, controversial question. Or whatever.
That was a fucking good ass question, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys have an answer to that, because I know somebody's gonna have an answer to that that's gonna make sense. Just write it down in the comments and shit.
What was your religious shit?
So it goes
not shit. Your religious thing.
So it goes into basically. Nah, this is shit. Oh. Yeah. Basically, it goes into like people who just use religion. They kind of use it as a cult.
Oh, it's a cult.
They kind of use it as a cult for their own benefit.
Yeah.
Like for example, there's this guy. Fuck, I forgot his name, bro. My bad.
You're good.
So there's this guy, right? His name is one of them,
Mm-hmm.
David Taylor, and then the other guy, his name is Kenneth Copeland, right?
Okay.
So the guy David Taylor, right? So he's basically he's in the court office, right? He's in the court, and the judge is interviewing him, right? Because they have mad shit against him, right? Like some scamming shit, some fraudulent shit going on with the whole church. Like him using like the fact that he's like under a church or whatever, or he's a pastor.
I was about to say, what is he, like a member or
he's a pastor
Okay.
to write mad things off and shit. And they were basically asking him stuff, right? Like, oh, so I see that you have a $2.8 million house.
Yeah.
And I just want to know why do you have it as an asset on your documentation and shit? And so you basically own this house, right? He's like, no, I don't own it. Like I basically like the church owns it, and we just use it or whatever and shit like that. And she's like, so why do you have it like an asset on your documentation and shit? Also, why did you have this purchase of $6,000 in Louis Vuitton? Oh. Then you have $5,000 in Gucci in the Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have this other one, $1,000 in Versace and shit. And then he was just trying to like make up stupid ass excuses, saying like,
"Oh, the church.
It was a church. It's shit that I wear. You know, like all the expensive stuff usually lasts longer, so I usually buy the expensive stuff and shit." And then the other guy, Kenneth Copeland, right? He has a $6 million house. He has a bunch of private planes. He doesn't fly commercial, bro. Mm-hmm. He strictly flies on the private plane, and basically like just a bunch of shit, right?
Yeah.
And the way he speaks is very, very like cringe and shit. You know what I'm saying, bro?
What does he say, or like how does he speak?
Like, bro. All right, so I'll show you the interview after I explain it. Okay. But basically, like what that's what interviewer is saying, right? Because he said this like controversial statement or whatever. He was saying like how the reason why he doesn't fly commercial planes, right, is because he doesn't want to be in the metal tube with a bunch of demons.
Okay.
And then he tried to say like, no, it's not the people, like, because she was saying, so you're basically talking about other people, right? And he's like, no, it's not the people. I love the people. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. And then he was like saying like, yo, it's not the people, whatever. And then she was trying to say, so why do you need so many private planes? Why do you need a $6 million house type shit? Like, why do you need all this shit, right? And he was saying like, because in the Bible it talks about wealth, like the people in the Bible are wealthy. So it's like, do you really think they want do you think in the Bible, do you think they want you to be broke?
That's what he says.
That's what he says, bro.
What the fuck?
That's what he says, bro. They're like, no money in the Bible. Like, do you really think they want you to be broke?
Like, I've read about or stories like that. People like pastors or popes, whatever, they them taking advantage of churches and stuff like that. Like whenever people give money, they use it for themselves. And I don't know. I get it all comes down to the people, like the person doing that shit. Cause I'm pretty sure not every fucking pastor or person does that shit. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but I do know. Like I also read like fucked up shits of how like the pastors or whatever, they like touch kids. They take advantage of that since they're the pastor. They're like they're close to God. You know, they could do this shit, shit like that.
And the parents are like, oh, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's fucking stupid.
Nah, yeah, they be some. It's just cause like the whole like cult thing type shit. Like everybody just like blindly believes into everything, bro. And like I feel like that's the number one thing that I feel like God wouldn't want you to do, bro. Like on some serious shit, bro. You're supposed to question what the fuck you're believing in and shit. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about it because I feel like he thought he was really
proving a point.
He thought he was saying something. You know what I'm saying? But if I was there, I would have been like, yo, bro, shut the fuck up. What you're saying right now is mad stupid, bro.
Yeah,
that's really what I would have said to him, bro. And the reason why I think it's stupid is because at the end of the day, bro, if quote unquote the Bible really says that you have to be rich or whatever and shit, bro. But then are you really gonna take that? So why does it really matter? Are you gonna take that when you die, bro?
Yeah.
That motherfucker's an old ass motherfucker, right? Is he really gonna take that when he dies?
No.
So why does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Like
generational wealth.
Like he like, bro, like it doesn't matter, bro. Your riches don't matter. Your riches is not material shit, bro. It's this the soul type shit, bro. It's like what's inside here.
Yeah.
That's what matters. That's what it really preaches, bro. It doesn't preach like, oh, yo, you have to be a rich ass motherfucker to make it to heaven, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like I said, he thought he was doing something, but he didn't do shit. And I hope he sees this shit, comments about it or some shit. He's probably not gonna see it, bro. Probably thinks he has too much time or whatever. Thinks he's busy, but
wait, is this one, the second one? Is he old or?
He's old as fuck.
Both
of
them are old.
He's old. No, the second guy not. The
like
first guy not
age?
really. This guy's old. And the way he looks is like, I feel like slapping the shit out of him.
Let me see.
Expedia members save on travel.
Gotta get that YouTube Prime or YouTube Red, bro.
Look at that shit.
That say that a preacher should not be living a life of luxury. What is your response to that?
They're wrong.
That's it?
That it's a misunderstanding of the Bible that if you go into the Old Covenant, do you think the Jewish people believe you should be broke?
Are you saying that Jewish people appreciate money more than... Really?
They believe in wealth.
Some people would find that offensive.
No, wait a minute now. I'm not talking about some people. I'm talking about the Bible. The blessing of Abraham. Abraham was extremely wealthy, and he had a covenant with God. It's not the Jewish blessing, it's the Abrahamic blessing. God, I get excited talking about it because I love it. And I started out...
Well, he looks weird, right?
I was just saying, it looks like someone who would touch kids.
With nothing, which is another story. But anyway...
So you say that it's biblical and that there's a foundation in the Bible for this.
Let me close it with this. I had to learn this, like I said, from the Bible and from my spiritual mentor, Oral Roberts. And I learned it from him, working with him, and then he was close friends until he died. And he took the same heat for believing God would prosper you that I've taken over the years. And Abraham was a very, very wealthy man. Galatians chapter 3. If you belong to Christ, then are you Abraham's seed and heirs according to his promise. And his promise was great wealth.
Oh my gosh,
bro.
Oh my gosh,
bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Nah, there's people that believe that shit.
There's people who are really saying, yo, he's saying something right now, bro. He's right, bro.
What do the comments say?
The comments are saying, yo, there's no way she faced the demon face to face. She stood her ground. As a Christian, I am happy that even unbelievers unanimously calls this man a demon. The way he regains his composure with that creepy smile after flipping out and reporter gave me chills. There's definitely something wrong with this guy.
Yeah.
The way he tried to intimidate her when that didn't work. He tried calling, he tried to intimidate her, bro.
What'd he say?
I'll show you right now.
Do you ever use your private jets to go visit your vacation homes, for example?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Again, getting back to the comment. You said that you don't like to fly commercial because you don't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. Do you really believe that human beings are demons?
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did. We wrestle not with flesh and blood, but principalities and powers.
Can you explain what you meant by that term then?
You saw that? Yeah. I would have punched him. The fuck is he doing? Don't look at me like that with your stupid ass eyes.
I don't know, bro.
Stupid ass face. Fuck out of here.
People like that, like, I don't take serious. Like, I don't know. But that fucking died on us. Gonna take a little break then, cause that
It
shit
died?
overheated. No, it overheated.
Oh shit.
So you gotta mention some shit.
Anyways,
told you.
all right. So the two stories I have now is like real life stories. They're not made up stories or nothing like that. Whatever.
Wait, are you saying creepy shit or are you saying like normal shit?
No, this is normal shit. Well, yeah.
All right,
I'm serious now. All right.
all right, go, bro.
All right, so
I'm
this
waiting.
This basically happened in September 23rd, 1989, and it's basically I'm labeling it soldiers versus gangsters, but with the YouTube channel labeled it was Marines versus Crips or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And basically what happened is that in Tacoma, Washington, right, there was this guy, his name was William Folk. William Folk, right? And he was deployed, and he was a Marine and shit, basically, right? He came back and stuff, but his neighborhood was mad weird and shit and different.
Mm-hmm.
He's just kind of like, what the fuck happened, right? When he left, it was like low-key peaceful and shit. Like, it was obviously still like the hood type shit, but it wasn't as bad. So when he came back, he realized that there was mad crime going on in his neighborhood. It was literally like a fucking drug highway, bro. Like, that's where all the transactions went on. Like, that's where people went to buy, people went to sell. There was mad drug activity going on around him, right? And this one day, he was just outside of his crib, whatever, doing like he would do barbecues and shit like that, right? And basically, like, he got into altercation with one of the gangsters, right?
Okay.
And then the gangster was like, yo, like, you need to fucking chill the fuck out. You don't know who you're fucking with, right? And he replied, no, you need to chill out because you don't know who you're fucking with.
The gangster said that, or
the gangster said, yo, you need to chill out. You don't know who you're fucking with, right? And then the soldier replied, yo, you need to chill out because you don't know who you're fucking with.
Okay.
So basically, we're just standing back and forth and shit. The gangsters ended up leaving and stuff. Then a car passed by, right? And then a guy in there was like going like this to him. Boom, boom, boom.
To the soldier.
To the soldier guy, yeah.
Okay.
Basically, they were saying like, yo, like, watch out type shit, right? And they also said, yo, they threatened him because they were saying like, yo, watch when nighttime comes down, we're going to come back and shit and we're going to shoot you down type shit.
That's what they told him.
Yeah, they threatened him and shit. They were saying that they were going to shoot him.
Guess, did he not believe it, or did he just took those as like empty threats?
Nah, bro. So basically what happened is that he gathered his boys and shit. His like ex-military boys, like, they're obviously served with him and shit. He called them up for like a barbecue, right? So they was chilling and shit, and when the time was getting like you know what I'm saying, like the sun was setting and shit like that, he basically had to organize a plan with them, basically saying that, listen, these motherfuckers are gonna come. We're gonna set up this plan and shit. We're gonna be ready for these motherfuckers. You guys have to bring your guns too, though. Okay. So all the military guys brought their guns and stuff, and they were basically ready, bro. They set up in their fucking crib, bro. There was one guy in the front porch. There was one guy on top of like the fucking like a window and shit. There was another guy like at the back door. Like they were just set up like basically around the house, right? Ready for like whoever comes and shit, right? Eventually the gangsters ended up coming, right? So there was a car who came up, like pulled up and shit. And like they just saw the car and shit. Out of nowhere, doosh.
They shot the car?
No, the fucking gangster shot first, right? So they shot at the house, bro. And that's when everything just started fucking going downhill, bro. They saw the shot. They shot back as well. But then out of nowhere, they started realizing that they were getting shot from everywhere, not just from where the car was, bro. So they were getting shot from, let's say, our house right now, right? Like the house right here. So somebody's in the front door and shit. One's like upstairs in the fucking window and shit. There's a guy in the back door and stuff. Then there's another guy in the side door type shit.
Another guy right here.
Right here. Yeah. So it's like 5 guys. It was 5 of his boys, right? So we're all set up. Like, let's just imagine all of us, right? We're set up. We just see a shot go off. We start shooting in front of us, right? But then out of nowhere, we start getting shot from that side. We start getting shot from that side. We start getting shot from the back.
Yeah.
And mass shots started going off and shit, bro. Just spamming. Like the cop, bro. They literally said, bro, that 300 shots went off in 15 minutes, bro.
Damn.
So it's like they were just shooting back and forth and shit. And then eventually the fucking cops were called. The cops ended up like rushing there. As soon as they started hearing the gunshots, they fucking skirted back, bro.
Did they help?
No, bro. They was not trying to fucking get involved with that shit, bro.
Yeah.
So the shots kept going off and shit. The cop literally like exaggerated. Oh, like 100 shots were shot in under a minute or some shit like that. Like, bro, it was like a lot of fucking guns, bro. Like if you see like when people got arrested and shit like that, people had Uzis and shit. People had like assault rifles, pistols. Like it was a lot of fucking guns, right? And then basically nobody ended up dying. Like nobody died. So many fucking shots, bro. Nobody ended up dying. I'm pretty sure somebody got like shot and stuff.
Yeah, definitely people get injured, but like how does no one die from all those shots?
That's what I'm saying, because there was a criminal who like literally went to the hospital like mad far away though. Mad far away, but he was obviously involved in the shit because he had gotten shot and stuff. And then they ended up arresting him as well. Him and after him, literally led to like 32 other people getting arrested as well. But the fucking soldiers themselves didn't get arrested
at all.
Nah. They were saying that low-key what they did, because they were going to put them on trial because of what they did. Like, oh, low-key, y'all could have called the cops. Like, I didn't have to escalate it to the whole situation of a whole shootout and shit, right? Like,
but if you have people shooting at you,
that's why they ruled it as like a self-defense case.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because if someone's shooting at you, why not shoot back, or like why wait for somebody to fucking arrive? Well, you could probably end up dying.
Exactly.
Damn. 300
shots, yeah, bro. And there was like mad fucking heads, bro. Mad fucking heads.
How the fuck did you find out about this shit?
My brother told me about it, bro. He was just putting me on to random ass stories and shit, and then he was just like, yo, look at this shit. And he told me, and I didn't believe him, and then now it turns out that it was a real life story.
I mean, there's a lot of cases, or like not a lot of cases. There's a lot of stories of like in certain areas. I don't know where exactly, but like when it's too dangerous that cops don't even go.
That's exactly how it was.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, it's not that cops wasn't there. It's just that they didn't have enough cops in the area and stuff.
Yeah.
And that was like a high like crime like area and shit. So they just needed to put more cops in there. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just find it crazy how like, yo, like, motherfuckers really were fucking in the middle of a war in a fucking random ass neighborhood. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, just imagine seeing that shit, bro. Like, it's probably a crazy ass sight, bro. You just see mad fucking gunfire from both sides and shit. Like, you just see the fucking lights and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Probably something out of a movie then, because that's what it sounds like, something out of a movie.
Yeah, my brother said it like on some Last Stand type shit. Like, yo, bro, like low key, they I probably would have felt like I was gonna die. And the thing is, bro, multiple times they were about to die. What me and my brother were saying was crazy is that there was a guy outside of the house,
and he didn't die.
No.
The fuck?
Like, bro, what the fuck, bro? He was literally outside of the porch. Like, he was like in the front door, bro. Like, not even.
Was he prone, or was he just
like
out?
he was like just there, like I guess kneeling or some shit, bro. But like he got almost got shot. Like, it hit the fucking door and stuff. Like he like fell and it shot the back of the door and shit. And then out of nowhere, like the guy upstairs in the fucking top window, they shot up there and like it grazed his fucking head, bro. He could have fucking died as well. Like, a lot of them almost fucking died, but miraculously they didn't.
Damn. That's literally like you gotta be lucky to be there then, cause
that ass, bro.
I've never heard of a story like that. Not even gonna lie,
bro. It was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just imagine that, bro. And it's like that shit could have been resolved like, I feel like it could have been resolved differently, but maybe it just had to be escalated.
When did this happen? Like the date?
September 23rd, 1989.
That's probably why. It's probably because it was around those times.
That ass, oh, we already know the 80s is fucking crazy
80s,
and shit.
90s, yeah.
But yeah, that was a little story that I saw. Like, shout out to my brother.
What about the second one?
The second one was about a movie. I don't know if you ever watched a movie called 127 Hours.
Oh yeah, it's a famous. Well, yeah, it's a really famous movie. It's
You watched it?
Yeah, I never watched it, but I know the story. It's like about a guy who gets stuck in like he's like hiking or whatever, and like I think his like one of his arms gets stuck, and like he has to like cut it off with I would say like a really dull knife, and like it's really hard for him to cut it, right?
Yeah. So basically, his name is Aaron Ralston, and yeah, like you basically kind of explained most of the story. Like, he's just a regular guy who loved mountain climbing,
of course, yeah,
and just like hiking and shit and random ass trails. And he was actually hiking in the Blue John Canyon, right?
Yeah.
And this happened in 2013, if I'm not wrong. 2003, bro. This happened in 2003, bro. So as the story goes, is that he told nobody where he was going and shit. He was just going on one of his little adventures and shit. And out of nowhere, he falls into like this little like crack and shit, this little crevice and shit. Mm-hmm. And he was holding onto a boulder as he was trying to get down. But the boulder ended up slipping over. That shit weighed 200 pounds, bro. And as he was falling and shit, the boulder fell with him.
And it crushed his
hand.
Then
literally it crushed his fucking arm, bro. And it got stuck. His fucking arm got stuck, bro. His whole arm. His
right
whole
arm
arm got stuck and shit. Huh?
Right arm or left arm?
His right arm. So his right arm got stuck and shit. So he's just like this with the fucking boulder and stuff, right? So the boulder's on his fucking arm. He's trying to fucking the first day, what he's trying to do is just chip away at the
boulder,
see if he could like loosen it and stuff, or maybe he'll fall and like let go of his arm and shit. But that shit wasn't working. It literally was like crushing his arm more. So then he was, what he did next is he grabbed like the string that he had. He fucking threw it over and like he made like a little like contraption looking thing where he was gonna basically pull the fucking string and it was supposed to lift the boulder.
Yeah.
But that didn't fucking work either. Basically, it was like too stretchy for it to even like pull and shit. And he was running out of water. So by the 4th day, he started drinking his fucking piss, bro.
Wait, how long? Wait, what the fuck? 4th day? I thought it was all in one day.
No, bro. He was there for 127 hours.
Oh, okay. Now it makes sense. The fucking title of the movie.
Yeah,
okay.
bro. So the 4th day, he started drinking his fucking piss, bro. And he realized that he wasn't getting out at that point, right?
Yeah.
So what he had to do was cut his fucking arm off, bro.
Do you think you'll be able to do that shit? Like, that ass?
I don't fucking think so, bro.
Like, I'm just imagining, like, you getting stuck by something, like a big-ass boulder, bro, crushing your fucking arm. Like, at that point, you probably don't even feel it. Like, you probably just feel like you definitely feel like it hurting, but, like, it's numb as fuck. At that point, like, what? Do you try to, like take it out like that?
You can't, though. You can't do that.
But if you do that, what? It's obviously gonna fucking, like, rip, no? If you pull as hard as you can?
No?
I don't know, bro, but, like, I don't think I'll be able to, like, cut myself, like, to get out. But I feel like at that point you would have to, because if not, you're gonna die completely.
You see how he said that? You said how the knife was basically dull as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he couldn't really cut it like at first, right? So, like he was stabbing himself. Like he was stabbing himself trying to cut it, bro. But the thing is, like, bro, how is he gonna cut through the bone with the fucking dull ass knife?
Yeah. But so also, all right. So he was able to do, like, was he able to cut through his skin?
So at first he was just stabbing himself.
Uh-huh.
He was stabbing himself, but he realized that it wasn't gonna pierce through the fucking bone. So then what he did was like, he fucking broke the fucking bones in his fucking arm, bro. And so basically it could be loose and shit, right?
Yeah.
So when it was loose, then that's when he started cutting and shit. You can see in the movie, bro, him cutting like his tendons and shit.
Yeah.
You saw that?
I never seen the movie, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like he cutting his shit. He cuts his whole fucking arm off. Boom. He lets loose. I don't know how he fucking cut his arm off, bro. That's fucking crazy. And then he ended up putting it like in a fucking bag and shit. He runs. He sees a family and shit. And they obviously call for help. Helicopter comes and then he's still alive to this day, bro.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Was it like a butter knife or what kind of knife was it? Was it a big knife or
it was a multi-tool? Like, you know the fucking I don't know if you probably ever seen that shit. It's the one that folds, but when you fold it, like a bean size come out. It also has a knife. It has like a screwdriver.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's a multi-tool. It's not. It wasn't like a fucking like a knife, bro.
Yeah.
Like if it was one of the knives that
I know
what
what
I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about then.
Like a fucking hunting knife, he probably could have fucking cut it easier. But
I was saying like you know how like the nail clippers they have like a little like knife.
Yeah, it was
something like that, but like
something like that, but a
bigger.
Little bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like kind of like that.
I don't know how the fuck he did it, but I mean that's definitely a crazy story. When I saw it, I was like, yeah, just imagining your fucking arm trying to cut yourself.
Hell no, bro. That's probably like the craziest fucking feeling ever, bro. Hell nah, bro. Just watching yourself like bleed and shit, seeing your skin, bone, muscle, all that shit, bro, and you're feeling the whole pain, bro.
Wait, but when he got out, how the fuck did he like? Cause he was hiking, no? He was stuck at like a high place, no?
Nah, he like fell into like a little ditch, bro. Like it was.
Oh,
like
so he was. Oh, okay. So he wasn't like on the actual like whatever.
Nah, he fell into like a little ditch, bro. And he literally walked out. I think he had to climb down a little, but then he literally just saw the family out of nowhere, bro, and they fucking saved him and shit.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Imagine if the family wasn't even there. Well, he was going to his car, right?
Yeah.
But maybe he could have bled out in the fucking...
Yeah, and then, like, he passes out.
Yeah, crashes or some shit, bro. So, thank God the family was there and shit.
James Franco plays him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember seeing that.
That shit's crazy, bro. He's a motivational speaker now. Like, he still, he still hikes and shit like that, but he does motivational speeches like, oh, like, you didn't want to do it, but, like, what if, like, the worst thing that happened to you was actually the best thing that happened to you? Some shit like that.
Yeah. Bars. You already know, scary shit, creepy shit.
Turn off the lights.
Get some snacks.
Put your headphones on.
Some popcorn, takis, or like your food, your dinner, breakfast, whatever. Get comfortable. And yeah, let's get into the scary shit. All right.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna go first.
Yeah.
All right. So this is not really like scary. It's just like it's eerie because of what happens and stuff. But basically in 2018. There was a Madden tournament going on in Florida. I think it's Jacksonville, Florida. And there's obviously there's a bunch of competitors, a bunch of gamers, and
Yeah.
obviously the spectators watching them.
Is it a big prize?
I believe so. I don't remember seeing about the prizes. I just remember seeing about like what the fuck happens. But basically, there's this gamer. His name is David Katz, or the gaming community knows him as Bread. And he's known he's like a really skillful player. Like he has won many Madden tournaments before, but like he's like really toxic when he does win. Talk shit. But at this tournament, he had lost. I don't know if he lost multiple games or if he just lost one game. Oh my! Before I get into that, whenever he wins, he always has like a how do I say? Like he doesn't really react like happy. He just like stays like this. Even if he wins, he's like, he just stays like that. He's like a really weird guy, bro. And even like before, like he has mental health issues, like schizophrenia. He takes like pills for like antipsychotics, stuff like that.
Oh shit! So he's messed up in the head type shit.
Yeah, and so whatever. At that tournament, the one in 2018, he loses again. Like I don't know how many times. It could have been more than once, but he loses and it gets tight. So then he ends up leaving the little venue that they're at. He comes back with two handguns, and he starts fucking open fire at whoever's there, the spectators, the fucking gamers. He ends up killing 2 gamers, and he ends up injuring 11 people in the crowd.
Damn.
And there's a video, like, cause it was live streamed, bro. I don't have the video of like the people dying and stuff, but like I guess it's like audio. But as the guy who got shot, who was playing, he had like he looked really happy, bro. He was fucking smiling cause like he was obviously playing the game that he likes. And then in the video you see like a red laser like start pointing at his chest, and then it cuts, but like the audio's still there. And then you hear like the gunshots of like him shooting everybody and stuff.
He passed away.
Yeah, the two guys, yeah. And another thing too, and I don't know if like he had something else before, cause from what I read, it said in 2009 he had wrote his judge a letter, and it said like basically saying how much he hates his mom, and like I quote, it said like, I hate her more than anything in the world, and I hate everything about her. So that's another thing that I don't know why I didn't see anything wrong with him, but yeah, and let me just get the video up for you real quick. Or the audio, I guess, because but imagine that, like, raging so hard you gotta kill people.
Ass, bro. That's probably has to be like the biggest rage in history, bro. I mean, I know games like fucking make people tight and shit. Sometimes they make you throw the fucking controller, get violent and shit. But like to the point where you fucking have to kill somebody is crazy, bro. No way. The one with the laser shit?
Yeah. Like I said, you don't see him getting shot, but like it cuts. The one on the right. Fuck.
Got a lot of good games going on.
It's a lot. It's gonna be hard to get them on stream. It's
not
a lot.
It's not a tough out today. Excuse me, not an easy out.
What? Hold on. Just leave it. Hold on. I'm trying to see. Oh, I can see.
Got a lot of good games going on.
It's a lot. It's gonna be hard to get them on stream. It's a lot.
It's not a tough out.
Oh, I saw it.
Saw it, right? Yeah.
He died. Both of them, right?
Yeah,
you said?
Yeah. It was him. I don't know if it's the same guy that's there, but it's him and another player. Well, let me see.
Are those the guys that beat him or some shit?
No. It was him.
He beat him?
I'm guessing so, bro, because that was like the first one he fucking shot, bro. But it was him, and there was another person. The other person's not in this video, but probably somewhere around there. And motherfucker ends up killing himself after.
Oh, of course, bro.
Yeah.
Of course. They always have that fucking
that
cowardly end.
Yeah.
That's damn. That's fucking crazy. So he just ended up killing himself. Damn, they couldn't even fucking violate him and shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. I don't understand, bro. How could somebody have the power to like shoot somebody, bro? Like it probably feels so fucking scary, bro.
Oh, and this is how he looks. Forgot to show how he looks.
Oh, that's the guy.
Yeah.
Oh nah, he looks like he would do some shit like that.
Yeah, bro, but I don't know. That case is actually really sad. Like, you're just trying to play the game, and then you wouldn't expect that to happen at a gaming event, but again, you wouldn't expect someone to shoot up a market, like for a store or a fucking school, but
God damn, bro. Yeah, it's always with the. You just never know with the shooters type shit.
I saw a video. I saw a comment saying like it's always that haircut also. Okay, he has like a bowl haircut or whatever.
Why have that haircut? Why have that haircut, yo?
You know what it reminds me of? He reminds me of I don't know what to call it. It's like a Jim Carrey movie. It's like Dumb and Dumber maybe.
Oh yeah.
It reminds me of his character, the way he looks.
Is that the Edgar haircut?
I guess.
Or is that the white Edgar haircut?
I guess the white Edgar haircut, whatever.
That's the bowl cut, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's low key like what the Edgar cut was before the Edgar cut. But anyways, that's besides the point. I guess my story is a real life story, something that happened to my coworker.
Okay, go.
I'm not gonna say no names, for privacy reasons or whatever. But basically, what happened is that her grandma, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what she believes. All right, first of all, what I'm gonna say is that this is the number one reason why you shouldn't fuck with no witches you shouldn't do no brujeria shit, aka witchcraft and shit, right? So basically, what happens is that my coworker, right?
Mm-hmm.
She basically thinks that she has a generational curse. Her family is cursed.
Why?
So the reason is that her grandma, right?
Uh-huh.
So basically what happened is that they're like a long time ago, she had a boyfriend, right? But her boyfriend was fucking her over OD. Like just cheating on her and shit, you know what I'm saying? Doing fucked up shit to her. So what she did is that she went to a fucking bruja, right? A witch.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, yo, I want to cast a spell on this motherfucker. I want bad shit to happen to this motherfucker, right? Then the witch asked her, "Yo, did he ever put his hands on you?" And she goes, "No, he never did that." But I still you know what I'm saying? Some time goes by and then stuff starts happening to her
instead of the guy.
Yeah, and then she's kind of like, "What the fuck?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is going on? But then it turns out that the witch.
Don't tell me the witch is like related to the.
The witch actually knew the guy. So she literally flipped that shit on her. And supposedly now, ever since that happened, bro, she has had nonstop, bro, issues with domestic violence. Like, after that boyfriend, her next boyfriend was domestic violence. Like, she kept getting that and shit, and she could never go away from it. And supposedly every single person of the family has gone through some, like, crazy-ass shit, bro. Like, she was in a wheelchair and stuff.
Your coworker?
My coworker, yeah. She was going through some crazy shit.
Wait, from domestic violence?
No, not domestic violence.
I was about
to
say.
But she's just saying that every single person in the family, almost died or some shit like that. Like something crazy happened to them, bro. Mm-hmm. Like extreme bad luck, basically. And she says that whenever she's around her grandma and shit like that, she feels like weird vibes and stuff. Like she just feels like bad energy, bro. And she just thinks that that's the reason why that whole thing is happening.
Because of the witch and the
curse?
generational
curse, yeah.
I've heard a lot of stories like that. People getting cursed and stuff.
Yeah, bro, and that shit is real, bro. That shit is definitely real, bro. You shouldn't fuck with that shit. You shouldn't talk about that. Like, obviously talk about it and shit, but you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, there's people who really do that shit out there.
Yeah. That's something I just never want to encounter. I never want to
experience.
No, bro, because I don't know. It's you can't really fight it, to be honest. How the fuck are you gonna fight a fucking witch? Or a curse or something like that.
That ass, bro. Unless I guess you get another witch or some shit. But that was crazy, bro, when she told me that. And it kind of leads on to the next story that I'm about to say regarding the same person, right? And this was basically so her mom passed away when she was younger, right?
Uh-huh.
And basically she lived in this house, right, with her family and her uncles and shit, like a bunch of people, right? No, her mom wasn't there anymore. But whatever, they moved in with their uncles and shit, whatever. And they said that every day they would hear people walking upstairs because they had an attic.
Yeah.
So they would hear people walking upstairs, and it was always the same kind of pattern, bro. It would be they walk, they go down the screechy stairs, and then they would open the door. And then they would keep doing that a lot in the house, every single day type shit, right? And she would have weird dreams also in that house and shit. I'll get into the dreams later. But she was just having weird feelings in that house, right? And she would hear steps, obviously voices here and there, giggles and shit. You know what I'm saying? She would hear giggles, bro. And then her faraway family came over one day, right? And they were sitting on the couch. They were sitting in the living room. They were watching TV and shit. And basically, out of nowhere, they hear it again.
The noise?
Walking and shit, right? And then they're like they weren't saying anything. Like my coworker didn't say anything, and her cousin who was living in there with her wasn't saying anything because they wanted to make sure they wasn't crazy.
They were just ignoring it then.
But then they started saying, "Wait, are you hearing that, guys?" And they're like, "Oh, so we're not crazy. So it's actually happening." And the same pattern and shit. And then one day, the fucking it's the same day, right? One of the family members, the far distant cousin or whatever, comes up to her and is saying, "Yo, who oh no."
Okay, keep talking, bro. Hold up, I gotta twist this camera. Are you good?
Basically her cousin. It wasn't like this is a different day, but her cousin who already lived with her, right, was saying like, "Yo, there's a woman upstairs. Is that your dad's, like one of your dad's girlfriends or some shit?" And then my coworker was like, "Wait, no, I don't think anybody's here. Is that one of your dad's girlfriends?" And then she ran upstairs and nobody was there. And she's like, "Nobody's there. Who are you talking about?" And she's like, "Yeah, I saw a lady with like whatever curly hair, this and that, like this certain type of way. This had this looks and shit." And then she was like, "What the fuck?" And then it turns out that she was describing her mom the whole time.
All right, hold up. So your coworker's mom passed away, right? When she was young, you said.
Yeah.
And what was the
cousin?
The cousin said, "Nah, what the fuck?"
Yeah, so she saw her, bro. So like her spirit.
But like, how did? What? So wait, did the cousin describe the woman, and then your coworker was like, "Wait, that's my mom."
That's what my mom looks like. Yeah.
What the fuck? Wait, but like, did the mom die in the house, or like did she die?
No, somewhere else.
That's fucking creepy. But also at the same time, it's creepy because what if it's not really her? What if it wasn't really her mom? It was like a
demon,
yeah. I don't know, bro.
That could have been too, bro. And then, like, mad creepy shit happened to her, yo, in that house specifically, right? And then she said that she had sleep paralysis, right? Oh, but she doesn't know if she was sleeping or if it really fucking happened, bro. Because, whatever, so she was staying up mad late or whatever, right? And she doesn't remember falling asleep, though. So she was, like, watching, like, Jersey Shore and shit, right? She was watching Jersey Shore and stuff late at night and shit. And she was just laying on the bed like this, sideways, right? Mm-hmm. And then out of nowhere, like she just kind of gets like a shock, right? And then that's when she turns to the like left, like she's looking to the left, and her closet starts opening, right? And out of nowhere, she sees like a fucking crawling grudge looking like
creature, entity, shadow.
Yeah, like you ever seen that shit, like The Grudge?
No.
It's like the girl with the fucking hair in front of her face type shit, okay. Like whatever, and it's just like
yeah.
It starts fucking crawling to her mad fucking fast, bro. But then she fucking snaps out of it, bro. She doesn't know if she was dreaming,
or she was awake,
and that really fucking happened.
But like, all right, did you ask her if she was able to move or
no? She wasn't able to move, but she doesn't remember falling asleep. So how the fuck? So she doesn't know if she was scared to move.
Yeah.
Or she had sleep paralysis.
It could be both. I don't know. Yeah. I wouldn't know what to do because at that point, what the fuck can you do?
You see, you would feel like in a state of shock, like, yo, what the fuck you do, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's why it would feel like sleep paralysis.
I'm glad you never had sleep paralysis, bro. You never want to experience that shit. Trust me.
I don't want to experience
that, bro.
I don't want to experience that shit, bro.
And I'm glad I haven't had sleep paralysis since that one incident, but nah, bro.
That shit is fucking scary, bro.
I'm trying to just think like a fucking, what's the shit called?
Explanation for it?
Yeah, but nah, I can't.
Nah, that they told me some creepy ass shit, bro. And then another one of my coworkers, right?
Oh, it's another one.
A different one of my coworkers basically said that when he was younger and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't he said he remembers this shit, but like at the same time he said that like, oh, like his family doesn't remember it, but he remembers this shit vividly. Like his parents and family don't remember it, but he does.
Mm-hmm.
So basically he said that one day it was a random ass day and shit, right? And then out of nowhere his mom was like, oh, like, look, grandma's on the phone, can you speak to her and shit? And he was saying, oh, hi, this and that, like nice to hear you, whatever. And then he said that he asked his parents, like, yo, remember when I spoke to grandma on the phone and shit? And then his mom was like, yo, like, grandma has been dead for mad long, like, who the fuck did you speak to? And you never did that shit, you're just saying stupid shit. And he was like, nah, I literally remember her voice and I remember everything. Like, I was literally talking to a lady on the phone and you were saying that it was grandma or some shit.
Yeah.
But apparently, like, that he never did that, and she had been dead for a minute now.
Was he dreaming though?
He was a child. He doesn't know if he was dreaming or not.
But the fact that he remember, like, he's mad old and he remembers, like, I feel like it did happen because I don't even remember like a lot of dreams that I had when I was a little kid.
So it's like, the fuck, who was he talking to on the phone? Did he even talk to somebody on the phone? Or like some shit like that?
I don't know. I've also heard a lot of stories of people like just getting phone calls from people that are dead, or like, remember what the fuck happened the IE and Friends podcast, we were over there when they received the call. I forgot what who called it.
Oh shit.
When we talking about
Ghost
scary
call or
shit.
some
Yeah,
shit?
ghost call. There we go. That's what it was called. Yeah. Our next topic is it's about Disney, bro. Disneyland.
Oh, the dark side of Disney?
The dark side, or like the dark ages of Disney. So it's like back in like the mid 90s, early 2000s. They would have like a lot of malfunctions with rides, a lot of deaths. I guess you could say like a bloody period of time or whatever. And like they wouldn't really like do anything about it. They would just try to cover everything up because it's Disneyland. Is like
they want to have the reputation that
it's like a happy ass place to be, whatever. But I'm gonna talk about two cases that happened, two deaths, two deaths. So this is one case. Do you know how like they have the parades with like all the like the people dressed up as like Beauty and the Beast,
Mickey Mouse,
stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a worker who was dressed in the Pluto costume. He was 30 years old and he's been working there for like 8 years.
I think I heard the story, yeah.
And it was during the parade of Beauty and the Beast. And he got ran over by one of the I forgot what you call that shit, but he basically got ran over by the fucking big ass like statue or whatever, and he got ran over by Magic Mountain, what was it? Oh no, Magic Kingdom, that's what it was.
What, you're talking about like the parade shit?
The float, that's what it's called.
Float.
The float, yeah, the big ass float. It's like the fucking devil shit, you know what?
Yeah, like
that shit.
The parade shits.
He got ran over by that, and like I guess try to cover it up. And another thing too that I didn't know is that back then, I don't know if they still do this now, but back then like they weren't allowed to call 911 inside the park.
Nah, yeah, they wasn't, bro. They had to wait till they left the park, or they had to, if anybody died or anything like that, they would report it outside of the park, bro. They would never say that they got into an accident inside the park or got hurt inside the park. They wasn't allowed to call 911 inside the park. Everything had to be outside, strictly outside of the park.
Yeah, and like and if they did, the police would have to wait outside. And because I know a lot of people, when like people get hurt, they would only be helped by like the nurses that are inside the park. They wouldn't be helped by like ambulance and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And there was another case of it's about a boat. It's called the Columbia ship disaster.
Okay.
It happened on Christmas Eve, 1998. And there's this boat that when it docks, right? It's supposed to dock like the fucking ferry when it docks. It's supposed to dock slow and nice. But this one, it always keeps docking fast, like where it's supposed to dock at. And a lot of staff members, a lot of people would complain about it, saying like, "Yo, this shit needs to be worked on. It needs to be like maintained and like it needs maintenance."
Yeah.
But they would just ignore it because like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And there was one time where it was docking like usual, but it was again docking fast. Then an employee that was outside, like at where the dock is at, he saw a rope, and he basically he tied the rope onto a pole onto the dock, and that ended up making, I guess, since the ship was going too fast, it was pulling the rope tight, and making it tight, and then it ended up taking a chunk out of the boat, which ended up
somebody's face,
flying into somebody's face, ended up killing them, and they tried to cover that up because when the investigators, the FBI or whatever, they came to, I guess, to see what the fuck happened.
They said that he jumped off or some shit.
They basically stalled them for 4 hours while they had Disney employees clean up the mess so it would look like nothing really happened.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Oh nah, what the fuck? When you were talking about this whole Dark Age and shit, I thought you were gonna mention like how creepy like the people looked back in the day and stuff, like the Mickey costumes and shit like that. Like if you see the old like Mickey costumes, you could put it up and shit. Like they look mad creepy and stuff.
You ever seen that video of I don't know, I think it's also a guy in the Pluto costume. He's like chasing like a little boy.
Yeah.
So you saw that video before?
Trying to grab him and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and it looks like a fucking game, but like low key he's trying to grab him and shit.
But he was only chasing him because the little kid kept like harassing him, like pulling his tail and stuff like that. But either way, like that fucking little kid is like traumatized forever. Imagine your favorite character chasing you, trying to fucking like hurt you or whatever.
Yeah, for real, bro. But damn, bro, I guess there is a dark side of Disney.
Nah, yeah, and there's a lot of there's a lot more deaths in Disney that I haven't covered, obviously, because I only saw 2.
There's this video on TikTok, right? It was like, if like you ever seen those videos where it's like, the people who know, and it shows like Mr. Incredible.
Oh, and like the
people who don't know or whatever, and then the people who know whatever, and then it was this video of a little kid like who's having a presentation, like a fucking science project, whatever presentation, and then like there was this girl who was making fun of him, and then out of nowhere he like goes like this, and then
goes like what?
Like he goes like he takes something out of his pocket, and then he goes, and then it stops. It stops, yeah. But basically, like what he did is that he like stabbed the girl in her face.
In class?
Yes, a kid, bro. It's like he was like in middle school and shit.
Wait, did you see the video before?
I didn't see the video.
I was about to say, what the fuck?
But I like.
You searched it up and what happened?
I didn't search it up, but like I saw what happened. Somebody explained the video and stuff, and basically like the whole time that girl was bullying him and shit. And I guess he had enough.
Oh my gosh.
People do some crazy shit when they're mad, bro. And I guess when they like ran out of patience or some shit.
Yeah, but to stab somebody or kill somebody,
that shit's
never,
crazy, right?
Fuck.
That shit's crazy. Well, I got a last topic. I don't know if you want to talk about anything else, but I wanted to say the Project Bluebeam correctly.
Oh, I thought you said it correctly last time.
I said it partially correctly.
So what the fuck? What did
you
miss?
The thing I missed is that basically like, all right, so what the Project Bluebeam is it's basically a conspiracy about how there's going to be a fake alien invasion, right? So there's going to be a fake alien invasion, bro. People are going to make us believe that whoever it is, you know, the conspiracy is saying that people with high power and stuff are going to make us believe that there's been an alien invasion. And then with that, they're going to introduce the coming of a false god.
Oh, okay.
So basically a Jesus-like person is going to come out of nowhere.
Saying like, oh, like, follow me and you'll be saved, like that, right?
You'll be safe, like I'll protect you shit from the aliens type shit. They're going to make it seem like this motherfucker has powers like earthquakes, tornadoes, like change the weather. They're going to make it seem like that, right? On some like, you see how for example, that like I saw in the video I watched, Mysterio, you see how he has the
illusions,
the holograms and illusions and shit to make him look like a powerful ass person. That's exactly what they're gonna do with him and shit. And they're gonna say like, yo, listen, like all these aliens, like whatever, they're not gonna hurt you if you follow me. And basically they're gonna take control of the whole population with the whole like belief that this is the god that's gonna protect us and shit like that from these aliens and stuff. And it's kind of reminds me of like what we were just talking about, how people just blindly believe anything just because they want to be safe, or kind of like a cult, you know? They have nothing else to believe in.
That's fucking scary. And I feel like a lot of people would end up believing, yo, like our savior's here.
And I feel like it would be convincing, you know? Like I feel like I'm saying,
you feel like you would like want to like,
because in the moment it would be like you wouldn't know if it's real or not, you know what I mean? Like shit's happening and shit. But obviously now knowing, obviously I would know if it's real. But if you don't know about conspiracies or anything like that, bro, you would, I feel like anybody would fall for that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Seeing aliens in the fucking sky just like outside, like, yo, what the fuck is happening?
I feel like a lot of like old heads
would believe that shit, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people who aren't really in the social media world, I feel like they would believe
that
that
too,
shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if you see a person doing like fucking powers and shit, like you're gonna fucking
Panic.
you're telling them to protect you type shit, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying, bro? You're gonna follow whatever you feel like is safe. And
Whatever the herd whatever the herd says, I guess. Follow everybody.
Yeah, exactly. And that was the correct way of saying the whole thing, bro. Because I partially had said it before.
That's because I thought you said it correctly. That's why I was like, yeah, but I guess you just missed the whole like false god or false idol. Or whatever.
But that is a big part of the
right.
whole thing, because it's like the whole thing, like we said, bro. Religion could be a cult, and it could be used like a cult if it's in the wrong hands, you know.
No, yeah, for sure, bro.
But yeah.
But before we do in the podcast, because I know you don't have no more tops and stuff.
Supporter stories.
I do have some supporter stories and stuff. Well, from you guys. Let me just screen record.
Shout out to supporters.
Shout out to Junior Vasquez. Your Instagram will be right here. Whatever.
What's up, guys? My name is Hector. I'm from Florida. I got a story real quick for you guys. So I was talking to my grandma. My grandma is una espiritista, and she lives in Puerto Rico right now and all that stuff. So the crazy thing is, I was talking to her. You know, I actually was talking about you guys' podcast and, you know, all the videos and all that stuff. And then you guys talk about duendes and all that. So she's like, really? I'm like, yeah. And then she told me the story, which I was like, are you serious?
So this is gonna be a Duende story.
So the story is, she know this lady is her friend. So this lady come to her house, you know, to visit sometimes and all that stuff.
For those of you who don't know what duendes are, I know there's people who don't speak Spanish and shit. It's gnomes. Gnomes.
Yeah,
so the lady was like, hey, do you know that you have a little duende in front of your house? And she's like, what do you mean? She's like, yeah, he's in the front of the house protecting, seeing and, you know, looking out for you when you're not in the house. So, you know, she's like, oh, okay. And then she goes, yeah, but he's friendly, don't worry about it or whatever. So, you know, time passed and her house got on fire. It got on fire. And the crazy thing is that the little duende saw who did it. And the lady came to the house and told my grandma, hey, if you want to know who did it, I can let you know who did it, because he saw who did it. So actually the duende knew who did it, and the little duende is still in the house right now. Right there in front of the house, just sitting in the front of the house, watching her house.
Or what if the neighbor was the one who burned the building and just blamed it on the duendes? I don't know.
Nah, bro. He said he knows who did it. Somebody did it. He saw. Yeah,
no, but that's what the woman said. The woman said that the duende said he knows who did it. But I'm saying, like, what if
the lady is
the one who did it, and she's blaming the duende, saying that she knows. I don't know. That he knows. I mean.
Oh shit. She could be fucking lying that the duende is even saying anything and shit.
Yeah, I don't know. But when it comes to duendes, like, I definitely do believe in that shit. Especially like what we talked about before.
Hell yeah, bro. It's mad creepy seeing them too. I would never want to see one.
Alright, let's see this one.
Hey guys. Okay, so I want to tell a story about my 11-year-old son. This happened when he was 7, going on 8. And for the record, my younger son does have ADHD. So I don't know. You guys think what you will. I bought my house about 2 years ago. And one morning, this was during summer. So my son had been playing video games. You know, he's out for summer break and stuff. And one morning, he's kind of groggy, waking up to use the bathroom. He says he's getting back to his bedroom. And out of the boiler room, or the boiler closet, excuse me, there's a hand sticking out, a blue hand just sticking out of the boiler. And he reaches out.
A blue hand?
He reaches out to touch it, to grab it, and it just like disappears. It goes back into the boiler room. Of course, he freaks out, and he comes and wakes me up. And, I start feeling a little bit creepy, like creeped out after that. About a week later, he says that he's taking a shower, and then he starts yelling for me, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? And he's like, oh my gosh, like, I heard somebody in my ear saying hello or hey, and I was just kind of freaking out. And I was like, I got frustrated, for one, because, well, it was starting to worry me, that, man, what if my kid has schizophrenia? What's going on? Maybe he's hearing things, that really aren't happening, or what if it's the ADHD, or what if it really is something that he's seeing, so cut back on the video games completely, and took him to his doctor. We got him reevaluated, and no, nothing with like schizophrenia, nothing like that. And he did mention to the psychologist about seeing the blue hand, and seeing or hearing those voices when he was taking a shower. And I was just like, oh my gosh, it really freaked me out. But yeah, I mean, that was pretty scary. I actually had called into my local radio station about this, and they like hosted my story too. So I don't know. So I mean, it's pretty, I don't know what you guys think, but it was pretty freaky. Nothing's happened since then, thank God. Been, just kind of like, it's been good. So I'll tease him like, hey, have you seen any blue hands lately? And he's like, oh my God, Mom, can we please not talk about that, Mom? And luckily nothing's happened. So
imagine he saw an alien, like a portal to another world type shit.
Would you believe your kid? Like, would you believe Julia if she says I'm seeing these things, or like I'm seeing like?
I'll be like, yeah. I mean, why the fuck would you be lying? Like, it mad specific too, like a blue hand out of a fucking like boiler. Like, why so specific that spot and that exact thing that you're talking about, bro?
I mean, also kids' imaginations are fucking like, are
crazy.
Yeah, but at the same time, I would definitely believe my kid.
I'll believe Julia too, but I just like, I would want to see it to like believe it and shit. But like, I feel like in the moment I'll be like, yo, you're just bugging out. But then it would have me shook in the back of my head, like, yo, is she low-key, like, telling the truth, bro? Why would she just come out to me and say that shit?
Especially, like, after all the stories that we hear about, like, kids or dogs or babies, like, they could see, like, spirits and stuff like that.
For real, exactly. You see? Nah, bro, I feel like we gotta trust the kids and shit, bro. I feel like they be seeing the most shit, because, I mean, who's gonna believe them?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of because also, like, I know when it comes to Hispanic parents, like our parents, when we would tell them when we were kids, they wouldn't believe us.
Yeah, that's pendejo.
Yeah.
Like, you're fucking lying.
But, this is a different fucking age, so I definitely would. Oh, wait. Oh, you don't have the fucking Patreon shoutouts, right?
No, we don't have the Patreon shoutouts.
Fuck. Well, this concludes episode 67. 67 or 66?
I don't know. Our dumbass is just looking.
Oh, 67. No, this concludes episode 67. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know we couldn't say our fucking Patreon shoutouts, but you guys will be on the fucking screen, and I'll record like a little fucking voiceover saying like shout out to you guys or whatever. It's probably gonna sound a little weird because I'm gonna record it with my phone, but fuck it. We fucking love y'all. Thank you guys for supporting. Thank you guys for fucking showing love like for the past weeks, bro. Our analytics has been doing good, amazing, better than ever. I would have never thought that we would be getting over 10K a week, bro. But yeah. Oh, and we're about to hit 50K. I don't know why we didn't talk about that, but we're about to hit 50K.
Maybe by the next video we hit 50K. I think so, actually.
You think so?
Yeah, because
we're like 800 something away.
Yep.
But yeah, it's been a fucking beautiful journey. We're gonna continue to give you guys the best content and shit. If you guys want, again, send your stories to us. We'll put them in the video. Send us topics, of course, if you guys want us to talk about certain things. And yeah, if you got to this point, comment down.
Blue hand.
Comment down blue hand. And yeah, we fucking love ya. We'll see you guys on episode 68.
It's been your boy Ricardo, aka the Ricardo.
It's been your host, Mezziah, aka George.
And
yeah, now that the podcast go unnoticed.
Back on the rack, slamming this one, they don't know how to act. Came up from nothing to nothing to time. Stop it, I'm finally, you gang up to none. Lately, I feel like a man. Do what I want, I do what you can.